This is the SledTred by the Tip Bar Guy, a manual treadmill full with versatility to level up your garage gym or rehab clinic. I've had the pleasure of using it for several months now and have lots to say. Let's check it out. Hi, my name is David Lasudeke. I'm a doctor of physiotherapy, strength coach, and owner of Obey Strength. And today I'll be giving you a review of both versions of the SledTred in the perspective of a home gym owner and physiotherapist to explain its benefits for both home and clinic use. First, this package is heavy. Weighing in at about 135 pounds, you do have to assemble it. While they provide basic tools, I recommend actual tools for the job. The SledTred comes in two versions. The taller version includes a power tower and measures at 86 inches tall, while the shorter version without the power tower measures at 65.5 inches tall. This is a big factor when considering which option to purchase, as ceiling height, the use of the power tower, and price are considerations to make. Both the tall and short versions are basically the same, but for $100 more, you can get the taller power tower version if you want an option for pull-ups and attaching bands for Nordic Curls. Personally, I got the shorter version to fit in my low ceiling garage and the power tower version for our clinic. Although the power tower version can fit in my garage, which measures at 88 inches tall, it wouldn't give me enough head clearance for pull-ups, another consideration for those looking to the power tower version. Also, for those considering purchasing the non-power tower version and would like to add the power tower in the future, the Tip Bar Guy website has a power tower to purchase separately for your convenience. And for the power tower, the chin-up bar has a width of 40 inches. The treadmill deck has a max weight of 300 pounds on both versions, and the power tower itself has a max weight rating for 400 pounds, so weighted pull-ups would not be a problem. The full weight of the SledTred is about 135 pounds. Thankfully, it comes with wheels at the ends, so rolling this around your clinic or your gym is easy. The SledTred is a manual treadmill, meaning it's motorless and requires no electricity, so no need to run a cable to an outlet. Instead of the belt moving by itself, you need to get it moving while holding onto the SledTred with your arms or body to provide a counterforce. This mimics pushing or pulling an actual loaded sled. The benefit of this is that you could do this all in one place, and you don't need space outside or turf, and you don't need to worry about scratching your driveway, and no need to load or remove a bunch of plates, which can be very tiring after doing a full sled workout. The SledTred comes with 12 levels of resistance in the new updated versions. Let's check under the hood. Under the sled deck are two magnetic flywheels. On the left side, we can find the main flywheel with 3 adjustment levels, 1, 2, and 3, or beginner, intermediate, and advanced, how I like to call it. These make large increments in resistance using a magnetic flywheel. As you increase the resistance, the magnets here come closer together, increasing the magnetic resistance. You can adjust the resistance by pulling on this pin and choosing your resistance. The magnet is very strong, so once you reach level 3, it will basically snap tight as the magnets come together. To separate these, you need to really pull with strength to separate the two magnets. On the right side, we have the micro adjustment flywheel. Using the dynamic dial on the top right of the SledTred, you can make micro adjustments from 1 to 4 quickly and conveniently during your sled workout. This is a clicky dial which increases the resistance as you move from 1 to 4, again moving the magnets closer together to increase the resistance. With 3 main resistance levels, each with 4 micro adjustments, we can choose 12 levels of resistance. When the flywheel is set to the 3rd or advanced level and the dial is at level 4, it's rated to feel like pushing and pulling about 300 pounds. That's about maybe 5 to 6 45-pound plates and the physical sled. If you purchase the power tower version, you unlock the ability to perform pull-ups, banded Nordics, and a few other exercises. The pull-up bar comes with 6 different grips: a wide grip, a wide neutral grip, a 45-degree pronated grip, a close neutral grip, and a pronated or supinated grip. This allows you to have versatility with your pull-up training all in one station, hitting your muscles with different grips compared to your standard straight bar found on most pull-up bars. Also, for those of you training your Nordic Curls, you could tie a resistance band to the power tower to perform band-assisted Nordic Curls. Great for training to build up to full Nordics and great for knee rehab in the clinic. The SledTred comes with a manual treadmill belt which feels strong and I really doubt will break. It feels just like what's found on a regular treadmill, but a bit more grippy and more textured. Here's my scientific sound test. The tread deck can be easily stored in an upright position when not in use, making it great for storage and allows you to make room for other exercises. The tread deck can be set to the flat position by releasing this little step using 2 safety pins found on each side of the step. This will mimic your flat ground sled pushes and pulls. Or if you want to replicate uphill pushing and pulling, you could store the step to put the tread deck in an incline position. The incline can also add versatility for Nordics and sit-ups. From here you can find the dip bars. They're nice and sturdy and held up with safety pins and screws. They come with a grippy handle with comfortable foam padding. Rated at 400 pounds max weight, I've been able to perform body weight and weighted dips with no problem. Moving upwards, we have the different handles and grips for sled pushes and the monitor for the SledTred. Let's start with the handles and grips. When performing forward pushes, there are various positions to place your hands and arms. I find myself using the top bars for long duration cardio. They help keep your upper body stable and in a somewhat rested position to allow you to focus solely on the lower body. Both the hand and forearm placements have padding on them for an extra level of comfort and grip. I use the shoulder pads when performing sprints. Whether doing Tabatas or just sprints for high intensity interval training, the shoulder pads help to push some serious weight and add speed to your training to get your heart peaking. The shoulder pads also allow you to push the most amount of resistance and feel comfortable on the shoulders. Third, I like using the uprights, which keep your body in a more upright position for a more relaxed position. I use these a lot for straight leg pushes to warm up the hamstrings or rehab hamstring tears. I love the versatility as I could include both low intensity steady state cardio and high intensity interval training using different handles. The SledTred also comes with this multi-pad roller, which can be used for multiple purposes. For sled work, you can place it anywhere on the upright arms to help you perform backward sled walks. I find this to be one of my favorite features of the SledTred and great for knee rehab for you or your clients. Backwards walking is a great way to perform knee extension under low resistance for those who are struggling through knee pain and injuries. In the clinic, I use this a lot for my clients who are dealing with a lot of knee pain who struggle to perform lifting activities. For those of you without knee injuries, it's a great way to train sled pulls to strengthen the knee and get a quadriceps pump. You can also use the foam pad to perform side pushes. You can lean your body onto the pad and perform side crossover steps to replicate lateral pulls to help train multiple planes of motion. The SledTred is relatively quiet, definitely more quiet than your standard treadmill as there's no motors running. When performing sled work, it keeps the noise to a minimum and the only noise comes from the belt being pushed, so if you stop, the noise stops, and the noise only picks up as you go faster. Here's our scientific noise test. Moving on to the monitor, it's very simple to use. It comes with 3 menu options: time, distance in feet, and distance in miles. It comes with 3 buttons: the enter button to navigate through each menu option, the up arrow to change each menu item, and a reset button to clear all. What I like about this is that if you choose to work out based on time, for instance for 4 minutes, once you start, the timer begins to go down while the feet and miles begin to record your distance. If you stop and take a break, the timer will count for about 3 to 4 seconds before pausing. For feet, you can make adjustments in 10 feet increments and in miles in 0.10 increments. If you choose to set a distance, like 50 feet, once you begin, the feet begin to count down to 0 while the timer begins to record your time for completion. This is the same for miles. Once you complete your time or distance, the monitor begins to beep to let you know you finished, so you don't have to keep your eyes on the monitor and can focus on your workout. The SledTred unlocks a wide variety of exercises to be performed from the comfort of your home gym or clinic all in one setup. Aside from the sled, dip bars, and power tower, here are some more exercises that can be performed with the SledTred. First, Nordic Curls. By using the multi-purpose roller, you could attach it to the bottom of the uprights to secure your legs. Using a foam pad for your knees, like an Airix found on many physiotherapy clinics, or purchasing a pad straight from the Tip Bar Guy website, you now have a quick setup for Nordic Curls. You can perform eccentric only Nordic Curls, full Nordic Curls, and even band assisted Nordic Curls. You can also set the sled deck into an incline position to perform decline Nordic Curls to make this even more challenging. Keeping the multi-purpose roller in place, it becomes a great setup for ab exercises like sit-ups, Russian twists, and more. You could also perform these with the sled deck in the incline position to perform decline sit-ups. With the sled deck in the upright position, you can perform even more exercises. Attaching the multi-purpose roller unlocks Bulgarian split squats. No more awkward split squat setups with the bench. The multi-purpose roller makes Bulgarian split squats more comfortable, allowing the ankle and foot to rotate more freely. From this same setup, you can perform hip thrusts. While I like the setup and it feels very comfortable, my only issue is that your head can bump into the sled deck, making it a bit awkward to perform. So you'll need to perform these with the head bent forward or in a flex position to avoid your head hitting the deck. Using the handles at the end of the base, you can perform deficit push-ups without the need of having to grab dumbbells or even parallettes, as these add extra range of motion to further stretch the chest muscles. Plus, you could get creative and perform additional exercises here, including shoulder taps to train single arm shoulder stability, especially for those dealing with instability issues from injuries to the rotator cuff or even the labrum of the shoulder. Plus, a variety of mountain climber exercises here for ab and high intensity interval training. What I like is the neutral grip position, great for those who struggle to perform weight bearing with their hand flat on the ground due to wrist injuries. So who is this for? In my opinion, the SledTred is a fantastic addition for anyone with a home gym looking to upgrade and add more versatility without taking up too much space. It's also a great fit for sports rehab clinics, offering a fresh and engaging way to incorporate a variety of rehab exercises. With the SledTred, you can seamlessly switch between sled work and strength exercises in a compact space, saving you both time and money while making your training or rehab sessions more enjoyable. As a garage gym owner myself, I really appreciate the convenience of being able to do sled work indoors without having to take my sled outside and load up plates. It's especially useful for early morning cardio sessions when I don't want to wake up my family or neighbors with the noise of a traditional sled. From a physical therapist perspective, the SledTred has become an essential part of our rehab process for patients dealing with lower body injuries. If you're thinking about purchasing the SledTred, I hope this review was helpful. And if you want to save $50, you could use my code DAVESTRENGTH50. Plus, you can save 10% on all other products at the Tip Our Guy website with the code DAVESTRENGTH. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more gym and physical therapy equipment reviews, workouts, and more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.